A very good evening to all our viewers. So, this evening we want to do a devotion, and we continue with the story time in Africa, book 1. We've done quite a number of stories. We're still continuing so that we can get to finish the stories that we need to do. So, today's story is titled The Voice in the Bushes, and the key text is coming from the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 32. Say Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 32.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32.
And the Bible reads, Be kind and tender-hearted to one another. Say,
Be kind and tender-hearted to one another.
one more time. Be kind and tender-hearted to one another.
Be kind and tender-hearted to one another.
The voice in the bushes. So let me read the story. Asha was walking along the path on her way home from school one day. She was not a very big girl. In fact, she was only 9 years old. But she was used to going home alone, so she really was not afraid. The path led up some hills and down up some more hills. At last, it ended at the door of her house, where her mother was waiting for her. Mother would always ask Asha about school and her lessons. And it was always nice to tell mother that what she had done that day. Today, Asha had gone up the hills and down the hills until she came to the splashing river where frogs sat quietly in the sun. There were birds in the trees, and Asha always liked to hear them sing. Suddenly, Asha stood still. What was that she heard? It sounded like somebody crying. What should Asha do? She listened again. She was sure it was the crying voice. It came from across the river. Asha stepped along the stones until she reached the other side. Now the crying sounds was louder. Then Asha saw it was a little old grandma. Good afternoon, said Asha. Who are you? Who are you? Cried Grandma. I'm Asha. I'm going home from school. I heard you crying. What is the trouble? I am lost, said Grandma. I'm blind. I cannot find my way home. Don't you have anybody? Don't you have anybody with you? Asha asked kindly. I had a boy who always led me, but he has run away to play. He got tired of leading me. Oh, I wish I could see. Asha looked a little closer. Yes, this was the woman who often walked along the path when Asha was on her way to school. Many times she had seen a boy leading the woman. Now the boy had run away and left her all alone. Where is your village? Asked Asha. Up over the hill. Oh, that village is near my village, Asha replied. I will help you. The sun is very low in the sky. It will soon be dark. Asha took Grandma's hand and walked carefully along the path. She pushed the bushes back so they would not hit the old lady's face. She told her where the rocks were so she would not stumble. At last they reached Grandma's village. When the village people saw Grandma, they were very glad, for they had been looking for her. Thank you, Asha, they called. You're a kind little girl. It was dark now. Asha ran along the path very fast. She could not see very well, but she finally reached her own house. Asha, where have you been? Asked her mother and father. We have been so worried about you. Oh, mother, I found a blind grandma who was lost. I hurried as fast as I could to take her home, but it was dark when I reached her house. I'm sorry I'm late. Asha, we are proud of you, said her father. We are glad you could help someone who needed help. And as Asha went to sleep that night, she was very happy too. That is the end of our story. And that is our devotion. Before we close, I would want to reread the key verse. That the key text was saying, be kind and tender-hearted to one another. That was Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Be blessed. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.